I sit in silence, and so it's not any particular. I have no particular tradition. I literally just sit in silence, and as Rupert was now, I just go directly there. I just okay, time to let go of thoughts, and you just let go of thoughts, and you just sit there, and it's utter silence, and there's almost like a hyper alertness. I mean, just like you're just aware, and but there's no contents going through your head. You're aware of all. You can be aware of the sensory experiences, but you're not thinking about them, and you get the sense like, wow, this is this is really being alive. Getting lost in self-serving thoughts, worrying about this, how do I look to that person, how do I, that's all a dream. That's when I'm in that state of mind, I'm asleep. But when you let go of thoughts completely and just sit there in silence and just take a walk, even you don't have to be in a room, you can just take a walk and say, oh, I'm not interested in thinking, and just let go of thoughts and just look at the tree, and all of a sudden it comes alive, and you just, whoa, you get a completely different hit from reality as you do that. And for me, that all of a sudden it makes, like Gödel's incompleteness theorem, it's not just an abstract thing, it's the truth. I mean, when I let go of any of these finite formal systems, any thought, all of a sudden I am the deep reality. I am that, if the unlimited truth, and it's stunning. You just walk in it, and then I go back to sleep, right? Then I go back into the dream world, and there I am defending myself and trying to, upset, but someone did this to cut me off on the road, and then you wake up again and go, oh, okay, I don't need to think, and whoa, well, I'm so it's really it's interesting, and it I would say early on in the meditation, it was all painful, and it was no fun. There's just the little brief silences here and there where you get some hint that, uh, but it was mostly just me facing all this jungle of emotions and thoughts and so forth. And but after 20 years, I did it because I didn't want to take drugs to help me sleep and so forth. That's why. So it wasn't for any deep reason. I don't want to take drugs, so I'll use meditation to help me deal with all this stuff. But then you realize, okay, well, wait, this is sort of important on its own, and then you begin to realize, no, this is really what it's all about. And then, wow, letting go of thought. Even though I'm a scientist and I think, now there's this distinction between these thoughts that are just useless, and so I don't need to think at all, versus very careful thoughts where I'm not thinking about how to polish my image, and I'm just now thinking on a nice technical problem. That's perfectly fine. Other than that, then why not just let go of thought? And then my feeling is, when I want a really good idea, it's time to let go of thought, because when I go into that space, I really am that unlimited intelligence, and that's where the real gems of ideas come from. Is when I literally say, okay, no thought at all, no thought. Of course, it's been helped because I've been thinking about a technical issue. Now I let go of the thoughts, and all of a sudden, you get new ideas. So I actually think that this will again be science and spirituality interacting in the future in a really interesting way, where scientists begin to realize, no, wait, this perennial philosophy is how, if properly understood, how you get your best ideas when you go into absolute silence. So once again, it's the back and forth between the absolute silence and then the precise thinking. That's what really intrigues me. That's the heart of the game. Absolute silence, no thinking, and then not vague thinking, not hand waving thinking. Precise thinking is what gets rewarded. That's what I want to see and understand better going forward, to the extent it can be understood. Maybe I just have to be it.